people do come away with different interpretations of their trip. Some feel they connected with God, some with a transpersonal mind, others are more materialistic. How do you know what interpretation you can rely on?
Well, rely on, you mean the truth quotient of these interpretations. You can't. William James wrote about this in Varieties of Religious Experience, where he wrote a lot about the mystical experience, which is something that these researchers believe in. It's not the right word, but the mystical experience is something he defined that you see all through the history of religion, but people have them spontaneously. They're not necessarily religious, but it's an experience defined by a few characteristics: a transcendence of self, a sense of merging with something that you described in your introduction, merging with something larger than yourself, transcendence of space and time, a kind of euphoric feeling. It's a well-known phenomenon. It happens in meditation. It happens people who fast or do vision quests or isolate for a long period of time. It's something we're wired for. We don't know why. But psychedelics occasions those experiences fairly reliably. And James wrote about, well, how can you say what's true and what's not true? I mean, are these insights, especially these spiritual insights or divine encounters, are they true? And he basically said there's no way to know. We should judge them by their fruits. In other words, if the experience has a positive effect on one's life, that's good enough. He was a pragmatist. And I think that's a pretty healthy attitude. We're never going to be able to say whether it's true or not. There are psychological truths that come out of it that, with the help of a good therapist, and sometimes even without, people have profound insights into themselves or what they should be doing. People have creative insights too. There's a whole history of scientists having breakthroughs, imaginative breakthroughs on psychedelics, and there are a great many poets who have. And so, are those true or false? Well, if you have an image on how to build a PCR machine, which Kary Mullis did on an acid trip, he was able to imagine the DNA molecule and how to multiply it, and invented PCR. I guess that was true. It worked.